Hello.
Hi, is this Amar?
Yeah, it is.
Hey Amar, it's just Anna from my internship again. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to say thank you for writing the positive testimonial for my internship. I just read it on my break today.
Sure,
So,
no worries. I meant each and every word that I wrote.
and have you finished exams now?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, great. So, since our last catch up, tell me a little bit about what's been going on with your interviews and also working with Joanna as well.
Yeah, so it all started when I saw your ad on Instagram or something, or it was online when I was searching for internships, and I just put in my details, and I got a call from Anna, and she took my video conference round, and she told me all about the company, and she had a brief background, and she checked everything that I have on my skill set, my education, qualification, and everything, and based on that, she said that you look a pretty strong candidate as of now. So she just forwarded all those details to Johanna. And once Johanna got in touch with me, she and I had a brief conversation about what career aspects I was looking for, what scopes, limitations, etc., everything. So after that, Joanna started looking for internships that could fit me, and she also took into account my preferences and choices. And that I had mentioned that I would like to first of all work for network, then I like to work for security, then afterwards I would like to work for telecommunications, and afterwards my last preference was technical support associate. So Joanna tried really hard to find the right spot for me. She did find first telecommunication technical field expertise something, but since I had already done that back in my country and that was really not what I was looking for, so I declined that. And afterwards, she found something related to technical support, and I wasn't really willing to go again into technical support field because I had already 1 year work experience in technical support for networks. Then after that, and I was still giving my exams, so it was really difficult. I actually had to go on with an interview with Joanna as well, but we couldn't manage it because of my schedule because I was having a lot of exams and everything was like bowling around it. So she just told me she just found this company, the migration company. She spoke to them and they were looking for someone from network background, and she just thought of me, and she just scheduled the interview and during my examination period. But she managed it very delicately around my exam schedule, and she also cancelled her own interview round with her, so that I could just focus on the final interview that I have with the client, since she knew that I did not have much time to prepare and give for both interviews. And she also got a brief presentation from the client which could help me get a knowledge of the entire company. She made me go through the website and she gave me all the details regarding the company. So that's what I did, and finally I had my last paper on 19th, and so she rescheduled my interview from 14th to 20th of that month, and I just went and gave the interview. The interview went perfect. The client loved the profile. They were happy with my skill set, uh, and there was even a delicate thing going on that before I did not knew that I was going to get into an internship. So I had booked my tickets to go home and visit my parents, and the that thing really came in the middle of all of these. So 30th of this month, I am supposed to leave for India. So that's what I told my client, and Joanna actually said that the client is pretty flexible about it, but tell them that you're also willing to work around that, and you might be able to cancel your return ticket and book it in a sooner date, something like that. So we just planned it accordingly. And when I spoke to them, they were happy with my profile, so they offered me to start on 5th of August, and so I could go home, come back, and then start my internship. And finally, it went through.
Oh, that's fantastic. Because remember when even I was talking to you, you already knew your dates and you knew that your dates were 30th of June to go back to India and you
Yeah.
wanted to start on the 5th of August. So we planned this well in advance, especially during exam period.
Yeah, that was really great. because now I really have something to look forward when I come back from there. Otherwise, if when I come back, then again I would have to go through the interviews, then it would have taken longer.
So do you feel quite possibly like relieved that you have something to come back to and you don't have to do all that again?
Yeah, definitely. I don't have to do anything now. I just have to come back from my holidays and just start out with on my internship. And there is like nothing that could be cancelled or like something that is not fixed. It's like just have to come back and start strong.
Mm. And I'm just curious, when you were applying for jobs by yourself, did you apply for a lot of jobs by yourself?
Not a lot. I had applied for some of them because while like I have a work limits, right? Means I can only work 40 hours fortnight right now.
Mm-hmm.
So based on that work limit, there are not much technical jobs available. Means there are some part-time jobs, but they are difficult to get through with them. So the numbers are pretty thin over there. And then finally I could apply was when I will pass out. So I thought, why not go for an internship? And I even tried to apply for internships on my own, but that also didn't pan out. So finally, I found this consultancy online. So that's where I contact you guys.
And how much time do you have until you graduate?
Uh, I'll be graduating in November. November is my examination month. So after November, like I'll be free. So and after the 3 months internship, I'll be having just 1 month for my exam. And after exam, if they want me for something else or they have any position at that company, I might as well continue there.
Yeah, so I mean, you potentially entered into the IT field 6 months before you've graduated. And does that give you quite a bit of confidence that you can at least you've started in the industry before you've even finished?
Yeah, exactly. That's the exact point because I have picked the internship in my last semester, so that as soon as I finish up with my last semester, I can directly continue with that company if they have any place in any of their offices which they have for around Australia, or it can even have a great impact on my resume because I have already completed the internship while I was doing my studies. So when I would apply to a new employer as well, he would be like pretty much confident in taking me because I would have local work experience. My skill set will be polished. I know how to work in this culture, and also I have completed my masters. So it would really be like a great advantage for me.
Mm. And I'm not sure because I didn't get a chance to catch up with you last time, but um, did you tell the good news to your parents yet, or are you going to say that you got into? Because
No,
remember. Oh, you already
I
told them,
already broke it to them,
and
and they were pretty happy.
and they know that when you come back to Australia, you will have this to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely. They know that, and they were really happy about it. Means, uh,
Mm.
it's been overwhelming that I come to a new country and find success here.
Yeah. I mean, it must feel good or satisfying to tell your parents, especially if they're the ones who are investing in your education.
Yeah, definitely. It feels really great.
That's good. Congratulations on that. And I wanted to call you to say you did this a really good job in your exams, and you have a competitive edge against all the other international students. So there's no reason why you wouldn't, if you went to apply for another job at the end of the year, you'll feel good.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. That would give me an edge. And
Mm.
also a lot of the friends around me have been asking like, how did I manage to get this, and like how did it happen? And I don't know what to tell them. I just mention your name. It's like go to my internship Australia and just
Mm.
apply there.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I even referred one of my friends in.
What would you say to, like, international students get hit with so many things? Apply here, apply there, fee here, fee there. What would you say to those who are like a little bit skeptical and they just want to keep applying by themselves, but they don't have any results or not even a callback for an interview?
See, the thing is, there is a lot of difficulty when you apply by yourself, because these students have a different background in India, and the application procedure and everything is different back in the country. The resumes do get selected through their portals, but not in Australia. If your resume does not have a proper format, and if you have put tables in them, then the portal through which you are applying, the resume won't get selected to the employer. And also there are like a lot of softwares running in the background that just goes through the resume, and they just give an output percentage to the HR or the recruiting person. So it's kind of difficult for the students to apply on their own. But whereas if they go through the right channel, like going through an internship, and then knowing all the proper things that you put in your resume, build a proper format, also get a lot of references where you are working, and then you can manage to crack an interview or a job also. So that's what these students are lacking right now.
Yeah, I totally get it. So what I wanted to finish up before you go to, you've got a couple of days till you go to India, but the real work starts when you come back. And what I recommend, if I may, is that when you first start, just track every single 4 weeks when is the fourth week of every month. And then request your manager to have a formalized sit-down meeting with him. He may not offer this to you, so it's up to you, because this is 100% all on you, right?
Okay.
So request your manager, hey Bob, hey David, do you mind if we just have a 10-15 minute sit down just to see what I can do to improve? And all you do is just take down notes. You don't need to talk too much. You just need to listen to what he says, take down as much notes as you can, and then for the next 4 weeks, improve on that. And the second month is going to come, you do the same thing. Hey David, can I just have 10 minutes of your time? I just want to sit down to go through some of my improvement points. You would have done this 3 times because it's every single month, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
No intern has ever done this. Like the mediocre ones kind of just do 12 weeks, that's it. But the exceptional ones, this is what they do. And by the end of it, David's going to possibly offer you a job if you're really good, or B, the worst case scenario is he writes you a really, really good testimonial and he'll say that you've been very proactive. Does that make sense?
That absolutely makes sense, and I'll keep that in mind. In fact, I'll write it down in my diary right now, and I'll make sure I'll do that each and every after 4 weeks.
Yeah, so you might want to write it down on your the agreement that you have. So if you start on the 5th week of August, you can plan ahead. Like 4 weeks from the 5th of August is X date, and then you keep planning it. This way you're chasing it and you're being very, very proactive. And like graduates don't even do this. So if an intern does this, then like you can kind of put 2 and 2 together, right?
Yeah, definitely. That would really help.
Yeah, because I know that Joanna's really enjoyed speaking to you, and I really enjoyed speaking to you because I know you're a really good student, so I know that you're going to do these things. But just give it your all, and if they give you a job, awesome. If not, they're going to give you an amazing testimonial letter, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
I just have one question.
Yes.
It was going through my head. I have a month when I go home, and it's like I'll be having a lot of spare time. So I was thinking about emailing the person who I know at the company, if they want any specific technology or skill set that they want me to brush up before I start the internship over there. So do you think should I send them a mail regarding this and ask them about it?
I probably wouldn't. And here's what I would recommend instead, because technical skills, the manager wants to be the one who teaches you these things so that they can say, oh, I taught him how to do this my way. So give him that thing to do for you, which is teaching you the skills. But if you've got 1 month left, what I would do is possibly watch some videos or read some books on communication skills, because in Australia, the culture and the communication skills is far more important than the technical skills.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so just keep talking to more and more people, keep talking to more people in business, business owners, people in IT, people in management IT, and really go for the ones who are really, really high up in senior management positions and ask them what they're looking for. So start to get information like that. That's going to be so much more useful to you than learning technical skills.
Definitely, I got that.
Okay, great. You've done a good job, so just have some fun and then just work on your communication skills, and you should be ready to go in.
Thanks a lot for the advice.
Thanks a lot, Emma. I wish you all the best for you and your parents as well when you go see them.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.